G'day guys, Andrew here from Enphase with some more handy tips. Today I'm going to show you how to get the most out of your Enlighten Manager portal and how to service your clients' needs. First of all, we land on the dashboard where we can add extra widgets to give greater insight into our fleet of systems. So I'm going to add the maintenance alerts widget because that gives me a snapshot of any issues I've got in the field and only a click away from diagnosing them. Here's a snapshot of all the alert types that you can come across. So I'd like to start by explaining the difference between envoy not reporting and microinverters not reporting. To do that, click on Full System and select the envoy. Here you can see that the envoy is connected to Enlighten via Wi-Fi. This could also be Ethernet. Now, the difference between envoy not reporting, which is an internet protocol breakdown, and microinverters not reporting, which is a power line communication breakdown, you can troubleshoot these by clicking the links below. So below here, we've got power line communication strength, 5 bars. 20 inverters detected, 20 communicating, and 20 producing power. This is what we want to see. So the production issue alert could be due to a number of factors. First of all, it could be because your estimate is greater than the amount of yield that you've got for a given period. To do that, check your settings in production estimate in Enlighten. Now let's check a system that we consider might have a production issue. By clicking here, we can choose how to display the data, either energy over different periods of time or power over different periods of time. I find that power past 7 days gives the best insight into the system's most recent performance. So we can click play on the time lapse and observe the system performance over the past 7 days. Immediately, my attention is drawn to this particular module here, which is underperforming. You can see it also has a flag. If I click on this module, I get a pop-up with a little graph icon. If I click the graph icon, it zooms into that specific microinverter and allows me to drill down into the data. Here I can see that production was running fine and then dropping out intermittently. Below the bottom of the screen, you can toggle all these different metrics such as DC voltage, current, AC voltage, frequency, and temperature to give you a better idea of which is causing the problem. I'm going to select AC voltage so that I can see whether the voltage events line up with the production. By moving the mouse across the graph, I can see both the power and the voltage at any given time. And here I can see that the voltage is getting rather close to 260 volts AC, which, as we all know, is in breach of AS4777.2, and therefore the microinverter must disconnect from the grid. So, as simple as that, I've diagnosed the problem on this site. Another fault you can easily diagnose in this view is faulty bypass diodes. For this, I want to toggle DC voltage, and here I can immediately see the drop in production corresponded to a drop in DC voltage from a VMP of 26-27 volts down to 18 volts. So that immediately tells me a third of the panel has disappeared and I've got a failed bypass diode in the module. With the introduction of NVOS metered and AC batteries, the requirement for CT metering has made installations more complex. To troubleshoot the performance of the CT meters, simply click on the Graph tab. Multi-phase systems are particularly challenging because of the chance of wiring your phases incorrectly. So by clicking on Show Phases, we can view the performance of all 6 CTs. Down the bottom, I can unselect each data point to view it more clearly. So let's take a look at this one. Production on line 1 looks good. Production on line 2, smaller system there. Nothing on line 3. Now, consumption line 1 looks concerningly like a PV array. Here we've identified a wiring issue. Consumption should look more like what's being metered on phases 2 and 3. Bear in mind, if you've got the polarity of your CT wrong, you will be reading negative values, and Enlighten will not display these. So if you're seeing zeros on a particular phase, please check the polarity of the CT. And I'm going to show you how to navigate Enlighten Manager to find both systems and activations and search by different criteria. The dashboard shows me all the in-progress activation pages. Once these become Stage 5 final, they migrate to the Systems page. If I want to visit the activation page of a system that's in Stage 5, I can click above the map on the Activations tab, which will take me to the list of activations. Or I can sort all my systems by any of the criteria shown here, or I can add any of these extra search criteria by clicking on Change Columns. For example, I might be interested in seeing a particular grid profile. This helps you find systems based on a whole range of criteria and help you manage your fleet.